brain is a pretty amazing machine. It's a network of about 86 billion neurons that, if compared to a computer, researchers predict is capable of more than 1 trillion processes every second. But it makes mistakes. As much as we hate to admit it, we're only human. Cognitive biases are mental shortcuts we make when we're processing information. They're errors in our judgment. Let's take a closer look. For me, building anything is a labor of love, but our labor may just lead to love. The Ikea Effect is the tendency to place a disproportionately high value on things you assemble yourself. Think sets of Lego, origami, or, of course, Ikea furniture. In a series of studies where participants assembled those 3 things, they saw their creations as similar in value to the creations of experts, and they mistakenly thought others would share their opinion. Researchers found the effect only occurred when the creations were fully assembled, and didn't have an impact when things were partially assembled or built and then destroyed. Perhaps our love of DIY creations comes from us investing our time in them. But how much time? The planning fallacy is where we underestimate the time it takes to complete a task. Researchers suggest we underestimate our own task completion times, but not the time it would take other people. One study asked participants to estimate how long it would take to do certain tasks, like shop for a gift, format a document, or prepare a meal. They found that participants who didn't unpack the tasks down into bite-sized pieces were more biased, and greatly underestimated how long tasks would take. So when you break things down, they're easier to digest. Unless, of course, you're still trying to digest how much you spent on that Ikea furniture. Post-purchase rationalization is where you persuade yourself using a rational argument that a purchase was good value, like spending $480 on the Apollo love seat, with 2 footstools. Most of us refuse to accept that we could have made a mistake, so we convince ourselves that we've made the right decision. I mean, it even comes with 2 footstools. And the availability cascade is a self-reinforcing process of collective belief formation. So if you repeat something for long enough, something that most other people are saying, it will become true. If you hear that Ikea is a great cultural institution, and you read that Ikea is a great cultural institution, you will probably come to believe that Ikea is a great cultural institution. It's the idea that we follow the crowd based on what's socially acceptable. I mean, Ikea is a great cultural institution. That love seat even comes with 2 footstools. Sometimes we don't realize that these cognitive biases have affected our behavior. Errors in our judgment often happen subconsciously. I, for one, have committed so many planning fallacies that I still haven't done most of the things I said I would do, or replied to your emails. Sorry. Let me know down in the comments or on Twitter if you've noticed any of these biases creeping into your behavior. And if you don't already, subscribe to BrainCraft. I have a new brainy video out every Thursday.